Hello and welcome, it's Adam from betterproposals.io here, and today I'm here in Ljubljana in Slovenia, and what I want to talk to you about today is something that plagues both yourself and your clients repeatedly throughout your entire business career, and that is not getting your proposals in front of their faces quick enough. So this video is going to help you do that, and I've got a few tips and tricks and ideas on how you can do it. So the first thing is really what you want to be trying to do is you want to try and get this thing in front of your client as quick as possible, mainly because everything is fresh in their mind from your meetings or phone calls or whatever it was where you got the details, and the sooner you get it in front of them, the sooner they can make a decision. The longer you leave it, the less chance there is of them going ahead with you. This has been proven, so just believe me. Secondly, and selfishly, you don't want them to take ages. They're kind of boring to write, they take a load of time, and they're not that exciting. So just get them done nice and quick and get them out. And here are a couple of ways you can do that. The first is stop believing your own bullshit. Your proposals are really not that custom. You know, each client is different, sure. Their needs are different, sure. But that's kind of it. You know, it's not to say that you can't template some of this stuff. So that is really the first sort of tip on this thing. It's get a good template done. Most of the proposals that you're sending out should look fairly similar. They should follow a theme, they should follow a structure. And if you go and grab the 15-minute proposal book, I'll post a link somewhere around here and you can go and get hold of it. It details exactly how you can create your own structure and your own template, even if your proposals are super custom. So that's when it comes into this next part. Once you've got your template all sorted, it's the biggest component of putting your proposal together is the specification part. It's the what you're going to do for that particular person and detailing all of that stuff out. So that's the bit that takes the time. So how can you go about making sure that that takes less time? Well, the answer is quite simple. You're going to sit in a meeting with them for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours if it's a massive project, and you're going to make a load of notes. Don't make notes and then go back and rewrite all of that stuff. There's just no need. Just make sure that you've got a good needs analysis done, and you're going through a set of questions, or if you are doing it a little bit on the fly and you have been doing it for many years, then just make sure that when you're writing your notes down, you write them in a way that it's going to actually be helpful later on. And if this is a little bit of a pain to you and you prefer just sort of riffing with the client like I do and just having the conversation evolve, then just bring somebody with you. It doesn't even have to be someone that works with you, someone that can just sit there with an iPad and make notes. It really doesn't have to be that difficult. It can almost just be anyone, but make sure those notes are taken in a way where you can just copy and paste them straight into Better Proposals or whatever you're going to use to actually write your proposal, and then just flesh them out and you're away. The last thing really is just knowing what you're editing. Now, I think most people get so stuck on this idea of going through the proposal and making sure that everything's okay and all the rest of it. And just going back to my previous point about templates, just know which bits are templated and which bits are generic and which bits are going to be custom. And your introduction should always be custom, every single word of it. Don't template this at all, because people will see right through it. It's the most important part of your proposal. Get it right, get it good, and make sure you write that from scratch every single time. The second thing is the specification. I've touched on this. Just write your notes in a sensible way and you're all good. Your price obviously is going to be custom each time. I mean, that goes without saying, doesn't need really much of an explanation. And the last thing is make sure you've always got a relevant case study in there. Beyond that, there's really not that much to go ahead and edit. Just make sure you're looking at those 4 things in your proposal. If you are struggling with templates and you're using something like InDesign or Microsoft Word and it's taking a long time, give Better Proposals a look. The templating features in there are amazing, and it really gives you a really good structure from which to work from and which to edit from once you've had your meeting with your client. So go ahead and get your proposals in front of your clients' faces, help them make a decision quicker and a more positive one, hopefully in your favor. And until next time, see you later. Bye-bye.